going on, guys? Welcome back to another episode on Building My Parents a Dream Home. This is part 2. I'm really keen to show you what has happened since then. So it's been about 10 days of construction. There's a lot that's going on. You can probably see in the background there, those big double doors, those big garage doors, they're taken out now. That's where the big glass floor to ceiling panels are going to go, and they're going to look stunning. So I'm keen to show you what's happened so far, and something I didn't show you last time, which is going to be another feature attached onto this for my parents, which I'm really excited about. So let's dive in. I'm going to show you what's happened. Right guys, so let's take a look at the update. So you remember the big garage doors? They've been taken out now. Look at how big that space actually is. You can see the brickwork just there. They're just starting to build that up there, and just the open space. You imagine when these are all glass, how good that will look. Look at the views that they're going to have. This is going to look unreal. So the character, everything just looks so nice. So having that traditional with the modern glass, I think is going to be a really nice touch. So if we just zoom in a little bit, as you can see, the brickwork happening. Be careful here, a few gaps. So just starting to build up with the brickwork now, and then making use for the drainage. So this is where the pipework's going to go for the ensuite. So in this area, this will be my mum's bedroom and then my dad's bedroom, as I said last time. So again, there's going to be big glass doors that go here. Once the big glass doors are in, he'll have his bed here, and he'll be able to have a much better quality of life in terms of view, what he's looking at, and he'll be able to go into the patio area, and just overall quality of life will be really cool. So built-in wardrobes in this area, it'll be spec'd out really nice, and there'll be some sort of TV on the wall with like an arm bracket that kind of swings out, and then you've just got the view of all the glass here, which would just look unreal. And then as you just take it back, if I come out through here, there'll be almost like partitioning walls around here. Once the walls start to go up, of course I will update you guys and girls so you can actually see the progress all the way through. Sometimes it's hard to visualize what's this actually going to look like until things are in place. So you imagine here, this will be almost a tunnel. So you'll be walking straight, and as you can see here, there'll be a toilet. There'll be a toilet here, and then there'll be a door that goes into my dad's bedroom here, and then over there will be the same for my mum's bedroom. So this space is going to look stunning, and as you can imagine, look at the high ceilings. So these are, it's hard to put this into perspective as well, but these are really high ceilings. So how this is going to feel once that's all boarded up and there'll be a loft hatch, it will look so good. Now let's go through. So last time you didn't see this, right? So this was the knock through. So this was all closed off. So we've actually knocked through here now as we go through. So this is going to be the, like I said before, the kitchen area, the lounge. Now this is all opened up. It looks so much better. And now you can see from here. So you see the difference of how this is opened up. You've got this open space. So essentially, let's say you're in the kitchen and you're looking this way, and this is why you have to really visualize this. You have to get into the details. You'll be able to see from that walkway, because this is not going to be a door. This is just going to be an archway. So a really nice feature there as well. So you imagine if you're sitting here, let's say the TV, we're still deciding whether, and let me know what you guys and girls think, TV on the wall here and a fireplace underneath, so an electric fireplace that's going to go underneath, if you can imagine what that looks like visually, or TV on the wall with a fireplace here. So it will all depend on how that kind of configures and best use of space. But if the sofa is here, and imagine you're watching TV there and you've got the electric fireplace, it's going to look stunning. That glass from that archway that's going to be there, you will see the first glass panel. So it will let a lot of natural light in, as you can imagine. So it's just about how you're going to live there, what would look the nice, what's the best use of space. So you can see that's going to get boarded up there as well. So really high ceilings, you have some really nice long chandeliers hanging through with the Velux lights as well. But as you can see up there, so that's going to get boarded all the way up. So we'll probably put like a nice feature, like a big clock or something like that. And then as we just go up here, you can see the loft hatch there. So lots of storage space, and there'll be some like cupboards built up there and stuff like that. So there'll be so much space for everything. But that's what the ground floor is looking like now. Let me show you the next part. Right guys, so this is the part that I didn't show you the last time. So as you can see behind me, this is the laundry room. So as you can imagine, years and years ago, this would have been the separate laundry room that they used. This is still a laundry room, which is really cool when you think about it. But as you can see behind me, so that's where they're going to be. And there'll be a patio area just there to walk around. And it's just a lovely space to have extra storage. Of course, we'll use it as well. We've got more than enough space. Probably things for like the dogs, wellies, that type of stuff. And it's just cool to have that extra space. But let's take a look inside. So this is not a usable door, which you'll see why in just a second. This is super messy in here, by the way, but I wanted to show you in its raw state, so then you can see this kind of transform. Here we are. So as you can see, it's quite a large space. There's a kitchen in here as well. This has got a dishwasher and everything. So this is a pretty large area. It's got underfloor heating as well, which is really nice. But there's loads of space. So this just needs a deep clean. So this is going to get jet washed all the way through and then just cleaned up. This is going to be painted, so just painted white, and then everything will get scrubbed. There'll be a new washing machine and then tumble dryer, as you can see. Even just things like that, there's a dishwasher. There'll be a dishwasher in the kitchen in the annex as well. So what we're going to do here is have a separate standing fridge. So if you visualize that, so you've just got that separate area, which I think my parents will really enjoy. My mum will really enjoy coming out here anyway. And then there'll be some nice shelving units for just extra storage stuff. And then I'm planning on building a floor to ceiling kind of big double cupboard, and that will be almost like a boot room, if you like. So leashes for the dogs, all that kind of stuff. So everything's just out the way, so there's just more space and it's just tidied in that area. And again, yeah, just needs a good clean, just scrubbed up, jet washed on the floor, repainted. So I'm very, very keen to show you guys this once this is all done and we've got the cupboards in and everything's in place. This is going to look stunning. So this is almost like the surprise room for my parents, for my mum as well. So she doesn't know too much about this part, she just thinks about the other part. But all in all, this is going to look stunning. Once this is all done, she can kind of come in here and have that extra space, whether it be fridge, freezer, you know, vegetables, you name it, it's going to be really cool. And there's a little herb garden just out the front there where she can have like the parsley, mint. My mum loves that kind of stuff. So that is going to be really cool. And then one last thing I want to show you guys, which is the back, so you can see an update of what it looks like from behind. So yeah guys, let me know what you think of that space in the laundry room, by the way. I think it's a pretty decent space, the fact that it's got the kitchen in there as well, which is really cool. And here behind me is the updated part of what this is going to look like. So let me show you guys. Right, so not a crazy amount in terms of the outside here, but just a little bit of progression. But just to give you a visual of how this would all look. So you imagine a patio area. That was the other side of where this is going to be all glass. So you can imagine this is where my dad's bedroom is going to be. And then this area here, so we'll take all of these kind of bushes out and just have some nice landscape in there, which will look really cool with some kind of small trees or plants. Haven't decided exactly what just yet. And then we'll have the patio area that kind of steps down, and just overall the views will just be amazing. So not too much progression here, but once we do, of course I will update you. As for now, that is that part, but yeah, from the behind it looks really good. So that is the update, guys. So I hope you enjoyed part 2, just giving you a bit of a insight as to what's been going on. So what I'll do is I will update you as long as I can see some actual progression that would actually make sense for you to see, then I'll do another video. So I'm planning on doing as many parts to this as possible, showing you as much as possible so you can see that start to finish. But I'm really happy with the progression so far. I mean, we're not far into it at all, and it's going to be super exciting and fun to see that come into fruition, and even to look back on these videos and to see that as well. 3 months from now is probably more realistic when they'll actually be in, and I'll be taking care of them fully, which is going to be such an incredible feeling. Sometimes I have to pinch myself to actually think about that. So when it's happening, it's in the process. It's a very, very busy time for me right now. February is a month of, because right now it's the 31st, right? So tomorrow is the 1st of February. It's a short month. And it's about progression. So we've had all of momentum in January. So for myself, business related, trading related, just everything full steam ahead. And it's all about obsessively moving forward even more aggressively. So I'm looking forward to that. And along the way, I'll try and update you as much as possible. If you would like to see more of the kind of day in the life mixed in with all of that, and you want to see the kind of building work going on as it's happening, I may be able to include some kind of time lapses while the builders are there and stuff like that as well. So I'm looking forward to it all in all, but I hope you've enjoyed this video. Hope you're safe wherever you are in the world. So I'd be keen to hear your thoughts, especially about that laundry room. So that's going to be more of the surprise. So in terms of covered space and just utilizing those things, design, let me know, especially if you guys are any interior designers that could have some quirky ideas. I would absolutely love to know. That would be very much welcomed. But enjoy your day, morning, evening, wherever you are in the world. Thanks for tuning in, and I will see you in the next part when there's even more progression. Catch you soon, guys.